Hi, Local 5. Tonight's a big night. Most of you probably know about the forum tonight. This is an opportunity for me to stand alongside the mayor and talk about our issue and what our intentions are. I wanted to take a moment to talk about the forum, but I also want to take a moment to talk about some of the things that we've seen a lot of recently. So I know, and the campaign team knows, that it's frustrating to hear the misinformation that's going out there. It's frustrating to see people on Facebook who have probably gotten a mailer from the opposition and they're latched onto the pay aspect. They think this is all about pay for firefighters. They talk about how firefighters are already making $80,000 a year. How could they possibly want more? How greedy of them. And I've seen a lot of people, and we've seen a lot of people engaging now on Facebook in a way that we weren't engaging before. And I know it's irritating. I know it's irritating to see that information and get frustrated. But I want everybody to think about the implications of what we do when we engage in a way on Facebook that might not be considered professional, or might be considered argumentative, or might be considered just a little squabble that doesn't need to be had. The mayor has said multiple times that if collective bargaining passes, it's going to create a contentious relationship between the firefighters and the city. And we've done everything in our power so far to demonstrate that we're professional, that this wouldn't be a contentious relationship. So with that in mind, what we're asking is to hold strong for a couple weeks. I know it's irritating. It's just as irritating for me. I mean, I'm the one who regularly responds on our Facebook page to Facebook comments from people, and it takes a lot of discipline and a lot of bearing on my part to not respond in an emotional way, because it is frustrating. But what we're asking is, this is an opportunity for us to display that we are professionals, to display that this wouldn't be a contentious relationship. And tonight is an opportunity to do the same at this forum. Originally, we had this idea that we were going to show up in force with yellow t-shirts on. People would have some questions prepared. But we've kind of rethought that strategy a little bit, because we don't want to even give the appearance that we're using old school aggressive union tactics to overpower a room. There's citizens who are coming there tonight who genuinely want to know more about the issue, and we want to afford them the opportunity to learn more about it, but also to demonstrate that every firefighter in that room is professional. So, first thing I'll say is, please try to temper yourself on Facebook. We have only a couple more weeks. I don't want to sound dramatic here, but we don't want to jeopardize the campaign or jeopardize some good work that we've done with meaningless squabbles on Facebook with people who aren't going to vote in our favor anyway. But with regards to the forum, if you're coming tonight, all I ask is, please ensure that every citizen who's there to listen has a seat. Please, even if there's claims that are false, or there's stuff that makes us upset, or there's stuff that's completely untrue or out of left field, please do your best to keep your bearing and be professional, because that's going to reflect well on us. And also, if you do have a question prepared, please run that by an e-board member first. We don't want a question that might not be completely true coming out there, or we don't necessarily want a question that might reflect poorly on firefighters as a whole. So I'm not saying don't ask questions. I'm just saying please run it by an e-board member there. We'll have plenty in attendance. And my promise to you is that tonight my goal is to try to display the facts, to dispel any misinformation that's out there, to demonstrate that we're not a greedy group of people. And if anything, I'm probably going to use the fact that we have firefighters in attendance to my advantage. I'll probably interact with our firefighters a little bit so that people know our heart, people know that what our motivations are behind this issue. And ultimately what I think will happen is I'll have an opportunity to really, really give people factual information, not emotional information. That's not my intention. My intention is to go up there and be factual. So all I'm asking, and all that the e-board is asking, is that we keep our bearing, we keep our professionalism, and that we finish this thing out strong. We never thought this would be a landslide victory. We always knew there'd be people against us. But I think we're on the right track, and I think tonight's a good opportunity to get the truth out there. So I look forward to seeing everybody out there.